Hello everyone, I'm back with another episode of Equestrian Elementals on the Equestrian Elemental server. Where else would I be? And last episode was a complete and utter fail, I admit that. And things didn't exactly go well between last one and this one, as can be told by my armor missing its enchants. Long story. But hopefully today will actually be more successful, because now I'm going to get a bit more into Thaumcraft. Now, Thaumcraft is basically the other big magic mod in this mod pack other than Ars Magica. And it's kind of more complicated, kind of less complicated, it's hard to describe. Also, I'd kind of like to get into Mind Factory Reloaded today, if at all possible, but we'll see how that goes. Now, I already have my Thaumonomicon. I don't know how to pronounce this thing. And what the Thaumonomicon is it's basically your general all-purpose guide to all things Tinker's Construct. Now, what we want to do is do this research, which we've already started with the Thaumometer, but now I need to make this, which is basically your scribing tools, which is necessary for essentially everything you want to do in Tinker's Construct. I mean, not Tinker's Construct, in Thaumcraft. It's kind of a starting point. So let's get started. I've already got all the materials, thankfully. And to start, you need to make a bottle that your ink can go in, which is 3 glass and 1 clay. Right there, and we get glass files. I don't know how to pronounce that otherwise. But then, let's see here. Conveniently, it actually tells you exactly what you need to do. Yeah, I need 1 feather and 1 ink sac, and I know I've still got ink sacs around here somewhere. Where did I put them? Can you tell that sometimes I get turned around and confused, or as my mom sometimes says, corn-fused? I'm not joking, my mom actually says that. Also, I put these in here because at the moment I'm not really in need of my higher tier weapons. So I'm keeping them in there just to make sure that I don't lose them. I'm keeping the Alchemy hammer around though because it's practical. Where are all my ink sacs? I know I still have them around here somewhere. And also, I made a bone cutlass just as a little auxiliary weapon. Oh, something else, I finally got everything I needed for Ars Magica, so now I have a fire spell, and I'm level 3, which reminds me I need to do something afterwards. Where did all my ink sacs go? Turned out I put them upstairs with my other Ars Magica stuff. Anyway, now we have our scribing tools. Now, I'm pretty sure I can also scan these to get more stuff, so let's go about doing that. I need to study things that move first, apparently. But that's beside the point. Now this quest has been completed, but now I can do more stuff. For example, I can do this. I can click on this to get a research node. Research note, which is right here. It's research expertise. Now you're probably wondering, how do I use this thing? Well, it's quite simple, actually. For starters, I'm going to need wood. And then I make slabs. And basically what I need to make is 2 tables, which are made like this. I need to make 2 of these, which is weird because you'd think they would tell you that immediately, but anyway. I don't know why I was mumbling. Anyway, I need 2 of these, and I need to set them down side by side, which I'm going to do upstairs because my upstairs is going to be like the magic area. This treehouse is still in progress of being made, by the way. It's not complete yet. Over here is the Ars Magica stuff. I'm going to put the Thaumcraft stuff right about here. So, basically what I need to do is set this there, and then the weird part is I need to right-click them with this, and now we've got our research table. And basically the research table works like this. I take this research node, I believe I put it right here. Okay, now you see, here's an issue. I have not apparently discovered the 2 knowledge fragments that I need to actually use this particular research node. Well, not knowledge fragments, the 2 types of information that I'll need for it. Which this is going to be a tad problematic. I've got plenty of the stuff, I just don't have the stuff I need for it, which is a little odd. Let's see, can I scan anything on me to actually get an effect? Well, I got something there, but it wasn't what I needed. Oh, wait, I think I can scan tools and get... Okay, for some reason I need to study plants, and then I need to study stuff, so I don't know what the heck is going on there. It's really confusing how this whole thing works. It's like, you need to scan certain stuff, but it doesn't particularly tell you what you need to scan. I've tried scanning basically every plant life in the immediate area, and still have not apparently got what I need. Or do I need to actually study a sapling, I wonder? Let's see. Is that what I'll need to research? No, it says I need to study plants, but to study plants, I need to study sources of life. To study sources of life, I have absolutely no idea what I need to study. I'll be back in a second after I figure this out. Okay, guys, I'm back, and it ended up being extremely long and complex how I had to do this. So, yeah, I finally got the two other aspects I needed, which are Cognito and Census. Now, here comes the complex part of this. Basically, I need to have all of these arranged in a way that they interconnect. And to do that is going to be a little difficult, because it's kind of a mini-game. Okay, aspects of magic, I believe, is where I need to go. Okay, so let me see. Cognito is composed of Ignis and Spiritus. Okay, that means that I can put either of those next to Cognito. So I've got Ignis right here, so I can put that right there, and they connect. However, here's the complex part. I need to think out how to something that connects to Census, which is Air and Spiritus. I've got plenty of Air, thankfully. So, yes, I can put Air and that, but then I have to have something that is a mix of these two between them. So, let's take a quick look here. Let's see. Now, there is a way, it is very possible to do this. It's just a little bit complicated. Like I said, it's a complicated mod. Okay, so, since both of them are composed of Spiritus and a mix of them, it means I should be able to do this. And then I need to mix, I believe, this and this. That was Lux. Okay, that was a mistake. Okay. See, like I said, this gets a little complicated. Oh. Let me see. I need to make... Okay, because, see, that is Ear plus Spiritus. How do I make Spiritus? Mortis and Virus. Do I still have any Mortis left? Yes, I do. I still have one of these left, so I combine those into Spiritus. Then I put Spiritus between them. That should have linked up, but apparently it didn't. Okay, then, let's check this here. Ignis is a primal aspect, so it cannot mix with anything. Okay, Lux, that might actually work. Okay. There, see, now those are linked together. Now I just need to link one of them up to here. Now, Lux is made from Ignis and, I believe, Air. These two. And I need to get them up to Ordo, which is a primal aspect. Now, Ordo is created in several different things. I need to find one that can... let's look through here for Ordo. Potentia uses Ordo and Ignis. So, if I were to put another Ignis right here, that'll link up. And... let's see. Yeah, Ordo's used in a lot of things, actually. So then I can use, let's see, Potentia right here. Let's see, Potentia is, what is Potentia made out of? Ordo and Ignis. So that means if I put a Ignis right here, that should link them all together, right? Or did I just do that completely wrong? I think I might have just done this completely wrong. I thought that was how it worked, but apparently not. But I think I know how to fix that. Ah, dang it. Okay, I think I need to put that right there, maybe? No. Now, see, the issue is I lose points when I do that, so... this is going to get complicated. It's confusing. I know it's confusing. Let's see. Can I put Ignis here? No, and that... See, the thing is, I don't get them back. That's the issue with this. And I wish I could say, oh, I'm messing up and I'm stupid, but really I'm not. It's just, this is a complex thing. Okay, let's see. I need to link one of these. So what's Cognito formed with? Again, Ignis and Spiritus, which I'm pretty sure I had an Ignis right there. So if I do that, does that work? Now see, here's the issue I'm having. Okay. Wait a second, I think I just... Yeah, I don't get what's going on here. Wait a second, that might make more sense. Okay. Take this out, take that out, put Potentio right here, and then, what was the other half of Potentio? Oh yeah, another Ordo. Right here? Does that work? It feels like that should work and isn't. See, that's glowing, and I don't know what that means exactly. Let's see, what's something that mixes with both of those? I'm sorry if this is boring, it's just... And I'll be back when I figure out how to do this. Alright guys, after much trial and error, I finally got it. Basically, I mixed Cognito with Ignis, with Lux, then with Air, and that was then with Sensus, sorry I'm having trouble pronouncing these things, then with Spiritus, then with Mortis, then with Perdito, then with Permito, and that linked up to Ordio. This is one of the most complicated mods ever, but I finally got a discovery, which is Research Expertise. Let's put this down here. Oh, wait, what? Okay, there it is. I believe I just right-click this, and now I have learned Research Expertise. Now, what does this do? One, there's a 25% chance now that I will regain research points when I do that. So I won't be losing research points all the time now. Then, the other thing is, it allows me to see what aspects combine into a certain thing, and what that certain thing combines with, I believe. At least that's what it says that's supposed to do. Okay. Yeah, you need to combine to create an aspect you are hovering over. So, yeah, that's going to be very convenient. See, it shows me what combines into that, shows me what combines into that. Very, very useful. Now I need my scribing tools back. And if I want to do anything more with this, I'm going to need more paper, which is annoying. Also, I think I'm pretty certain I can scan this now. Yeah, I can. Yeah, sorry I got distracted there. Okay, need to study man for that. Can I scan this redstone block? No, sorry, I'm just trying to scan everything I can, because that's how I get these research points, which are going to be very useful. So, ow, I just broke both my legs. Okay. I broke them again. Okay, let's see. Please tell me there's some of this so I can make some more. Yes, okay. Now, there's a reason that I need the sugar cane, because that's basically how you have to do everything. You need paper to get research notes, and basically research notes are what you use to get stuff in this mod. Okay, so now that opens the deconstruction table, which I'm not sure what that does, and research mastery, but that's not really where I want to go right now. Let's see here. Alchemy. This is kind of where I want to go. Basic alchemy. Because this will allow me to make a lot of stuff. Now, this is actually pretty dang simple. I just need to make sure I have iron selected and get me a block of iron out here, make a cauldron, and then right-click it with my wand here. And basically that'll get me the cauldron, which is the first step to actually doing this. And alchemy is one of the ways you get very cool stuff in this mod. Like the thomnium ingots I've been finding, that's how you're supposed to get them. So let's make a cauldron like this, and then I believe I just put it down like that, and then now it's a crucible. Now here's going to be the difficult part. I have to have an open flame underneath this for it to actually do anything. So that's going to make doing it in a treehouse pretty dang difficult, don't you think? Yeah. Now, I could just do it underground. That would probably be the brightest idea. But I think what I'm going to do instead is just build out a little platform right here. I don't know how many... Now, you see, there's the issue. If I do it like that, I'm going to be building outside of my area and someone can steal it. Though, on the other hand, that really doesn't matter, does it? Because the crucible is pretty easy to get back, and I plan to expand out this way anyway. Now, the thing is, I don't know how far away you have to be from wood for it not to catch on fire. So, I'm just going to build... probably out this far, and I am going to put support, like, I'm going to build, like, supports or something to make this look presentable. Also, I just realized I'm going to have to go to the nether, so I'll be back in a second. Hello everyone, I'm back, sorry about that. The crucible is all set up with the lava underneath it. I had to use lava because apparently you cannot use flint and steel on the server for griefing reasons or something, I don't know. But yeah, I had to use lava, but it's boiling just fine, which means I'm ready to start doing some alchemy. Now, basically the way alchemy works, which the Thomnomicon, whatever you pronounce this thing, has a entire thing on it, so if you don't know how it works, you can figure out how it works fairly simply. But basically what you need to do is grab various objects that have a certain value to them of essentia, which is basically comes in the same forms as these things in the research table, and you need a specific mix of them in there, and then throw in a catalyst, and you'll get what you want out of it. So yeah, that's basically it. Now, what I want to create is something called thomnium, which you use magical metallurgy to obtain. I've already got the research note for that, and the reason I want to make thomnium is because I do not want to just run around the world in my best diamond gear. Because diamonds are, well, diamonds. While there are easier ways to obtain them on this server, and you can buy them at the shop, they're expensive. I don't want to spend all my time just running around getting the resources to buy more diamonds, because that takes a lot of time, and I want to use that time to do new stuff, not repeat old stuff. So I want to make some thomnium armor. Now, you're probably wondering, Why is Thomnium armor something I want? Well, I've already got some Thomnium downstairs. But basically, Thomnium armor is the same durability and power as iron, but has the same enchantability as gold. At least that's pretty sure what it is. So basically, you can get as good as iron armor, but with a bonus enchant on it, and it's renewable because so long as you have iron and the stuff you can throw into the cauldron, you can keep making it. So I'm going to complete this research here, which, I've got to put my scribing tools back in here, and this isn't going to be too hard, but I'm not going to do it on screen because that will take too much time. But basically, as before, I just need to get from Metallium to Presentio, so I'll be back after I've done that. Okay guys, I finished it. It wasn't that hard, it was just 2 this time, so now I can get my discovery here fairly easily, right click it, and now I can access magical metallurgy in the Thomnomicon. So I can also do several other things with that, but I really don't have interest in those right now. Basically, what I need to do is I need to have 4 Presentio in the Crucible already. Alright, now you're probably wondering, how am I going to get that magic into the cauldron? Well, if I look at the thermometer here, great wood logs have a value of Presentio. I cannot pronounce these words because I think they're in Latin or something. Presentio, aka magic, of 1, which means that I throw 4 in there, while there will be extra left over, it will still result in me getting the amount of Presentio that I need to complete the spell. Alchemy. Well, alchemy is technically not magic, despite what media likes to present it to be. It was technically changing one thing into another, which is what we're doing up there. But basically, all I need to do is get some logs from one of these trees, throw them in the crucible, and I'll have myself some Thomnium. So I'll be back in a second. Hello everyone, I'm back. I got my tree logs here, which now I believe I just need to throw these into this, and they'll break down into what I want. Now the thing is, I need to make sure that I have everything ready before then, because this will dissipate. It won't just stay in this crucible. So if I don't do this quickly, I'll lose my chance to get my Thomnium out of it. So let's go for this. As you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I believe I throw this in, and there we go, 1 Thomnium. And can I throw another one in there, or is that just going to turn into something else? Nope, so there you go. I now have 1 piece of Thomnium. Now, that is going to be a tad annoying because it will be 4 per ingot. So basically every 4 of these, 1, 2, 4, I need to throw in an iron ingot to get Thomnium out of it. See, I throw in another one, and instead of getting Thomnium back, I just threw some metal in there, and it doesn't give me anything. So I've got 2 Thomnium. Let's make some more, so let's make this last bit into Thomnium, and then I'll show you something else. Yeah, now see I've got 3 Thomnium ingots. Now that's going to take a while, but say I happen to have a bucket of liquid Ethereum, which is basically that stuff down there from Ars Magica. If I scroll over this, I will find that this has a value of 4. Huh, I wonder what that means. Well, if I can just put it directly in there, that means 1 bucket of this stuff will give me enough to fill the entire requirement for Thomnium. So will it allow it? No, it will not. So that's going to be a bit problematic. Because you see, that means there is effect... Ow, 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 ow. Okay, apparently it can hurt you. I did not know that. So basically what that means is I will keep having to throw in entire buckets, not just the fluid, but the entire bucket. So basically throw that in there, and then throw this in there, instant Thomnium. But the issue is, well, I don't get my bucket back, and now there's a bunch of excess essence in here, which can actually be a major problem, because that stuff can do a lot of damage if left uncontrolled. So, yeah, this is actually a bit complicated, isn't it? Because you gotta watch how much you put in there, how much is running off of it. Because right now there's a bunch of arbor and metallium and stuff like that in there. So, yeah, and I'm not really sure what you do about that, actually. Hello everyone, I'm back. It took a while, but I finally got enough thomnium ingots to craft me a suit of armor. Now, of course, given the natural status most people in Minecraft are at any one time, I am full in my inventory right now. So let's just move a few things here to the side so I'll be able to craft. This flint and steel is useless, by the way. Just craft. Now, it's crafted the same way as anything else in Minecraft. Like that. So, I'm not going to show you on screen. I'm just going to craft it off screen and then come back when I've got it because no surprises here. It's crafted the same as vanilla Minecraft. Okay, guys, I've got my thomnium armor all made up and yeah, I think it looks pretty good. It definitely looks different than a lot of armor, but at least it has a model that fits the pony frame. So, yeah, pretty nice armor. Gives me the same as iron. It's not as good as diamond, obviously, but it should be good for whatever I need it for. So, I think that's a good place to stop. I'll probably make myself a thomnium sword between next time and this time. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode and some basic knowledge of Thaumcraft. See you guys next time. Bye! I still don't have a catchphrase.